We get almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm.
Good morning, McAvinnue's School. Mr. Domina here, handling the McAvinue morning announcements. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2023. Thank you once again for joining me for the Monday edition of McAvinnue's morning announcements. And I was not in school on Friday, not feeling great. So I stayed home. So no Friday morning announcements. So today's edition is the Friday and Monday edition combined, and we have so much to cover. So let's get to it. But I have a quick announcement. Today is officially the first day of spring. Monday, March 20th. When you look outside, you still see a little bit of snow. The temperature is not very warm, but I heard the first half of this week is going to warm up. The second half of this week, the weather is not going to be the best, but spring is here officially, and don't worry, it'll start to feel like spring, look like spring, and smell like spring very, very soon. That is your spring first day reminder. Now we're ready to start like we always do, coming together as one unified collective school, showing our ultimate sign of respect. You know it by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. So let's stand up, turn your voice off, put your right hand over your heart, make sure to face the flag that's in your classroom or learning space, and we will begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, everyone. Moving right into McAvinnue's brand new yoga pose of the week. It is the washing machine pose. And this is a pose that I'm bringing back from early in the school year. It is a super easy pose. As you can tell by the two cards that we have up on the screen, it is a yellow pose, which involves some yoga movements, but it also involves using your imagination. This is actually a really simple pose. When we do this and we use our imagination and we're going to visualize, it's going to release anything that we're worried about. That's including anger, if we're feeling anxious, and we're going to think about having what we call a clean slate or a fresh start. So let's get to it. This is a great pose. Very easy. Starts in the standing mountain pose, which is our feet hip width apart and our hands by our side. And at this point, all you do is put your arms out a little bit to the side, not fully out to the side like you're making the letter T, just out right around here. And all you want to do is start to twist side to side, similar to a motion that you would see inside the washing machine when clothes are washing. And what you need to do right now is visualize anything that you might be worried about, frustrated about, angry, nervous. I want you to think about all of those things getting washed away, just like in a washing machine when it's moving side to side. The dirt that would be on your clothes, that would get washed away. So I want you to think about all of the things that you might be bringing with you to school that might cause you to not have the best day, getting washed away, just like the dirt on the clothes that might be in the washing machine. Okay? All right. Now, I'm just going to stop because I feel pretty good. So that is the washing machine pose. Very, very easy pose. There's not much to it, so it involves some simple movements, and it also involves really using your imagination. So we will continue to do the washing machine pose, pardon me, on Wednesday. But remember, Friday, we won't do it as a collective school because it's Friday dance party, but you can choose to do it on Tuesday and Thursday on your own or as a class. It's up to you and your teacher to work that out. But the washing machine, brand new pose for this week, and I like it. I already feel better. All right, nice job, everyone. Moving right on to birthdays. So remember, we have to cover the Friday birthdays that we normally would cover, which would be the Friday and Saturday birthdays on that Friday edition. And on the Monday edition, we cover the Sunday and Monday birthdays to launch our week. So I'm going to be honest with you, not very many birthdays. So on Friday, March 17th, which was last week, no birthdays at McAvinnue. And on Saturday, March 18th, right during our weekend, we had Landon's birthday in room 108 and the one and only Mrs. Bellarosa's birthday on Saturday. So that basically gets us caught up to today. Actually, pardon me, Sunday. which is March 19th. This is what we typically cover on the Monday edition. No birthdays to speak of. And I can't believe this, on Monday, March 20th today, no birthdays to speak of. So the only birthdays that we're celebrating is in belated fashion, which means that it already occurred. And those were the birthdays that happened on Saturday. So let's do our birthday celebration. A round of applause, hands ready to go, to launch those 2 birthdays that occurred on Saturday. All right, so I will let you know on the Wednesday edition of Morning Announcements, where we cover the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday birthdays. Yes, there will be some birthdays that will be there, but that is interesting. Over 4 days, we only had 1 day where we had 2 birthdays. So more birthdays to come, so stay tuned for the Wednesday edition. Happy birthday, everyone that just had a birthday on Saturday. McAvinnue's joke of the day. It is a student joke. Again, we are on a roll with student jokes. I do have about 3 or 4 more to consider. But if you would like a joke to be considered for Morning Announcements, you have to write it down, put it on my desk over here, or you can put it in my mailbox, and I'd be happy to take it into consideration. But let's get to the joke. This one's great. So the joke for today is, what is the scariest bee? All right, so think about that. A lot of bees, a lot of species of bees out there, but in this case, what would be the scariest bee? Do you have a guess, prediction, or suggestion locked in your mind? All right, I think we're ready to go. This is a great one. All right, the scariest bee is a zombie. That's the scariest bee, right? Take a look at that picture. There's your zombie. So boom, that is McAvinnue's joke of the day. Remember to share it with family and friends to get them to smirk, to get them to smile, and better yet, to get them to laugh. I appreciate the jokes that the students are sharing out, so keep them coming in. Faculty are also submitting jokes for me to consider. It honestly makes my job a little bit easier. Instead of me searching the internet to find a good joke and a visual, I can just take the joke that you provide, and I have to only hunt for the visuals. So thank you, and that is a great joke. Remember, share it out and talk about that zombie visual. That is very cool. All right, so we're moving on. A couple of good news stories to share out. So on Thursday, right before not Thanksgiving, right before St. Patrick's Day, I was in kindergarten class, room 206, and they were doing center time. And take a look at that shamrock activity that they were doing, cutting up pieces of paper, different colors and shades of green, and gluing it right on the petals of that shamrock. I had to share that out. That was actually something I was going to share out on the Friday edition, but I wasn't here, so I'm going to share it out today. So nice job, students in room 206, with that center time activity. And we have another before school program picture here to share out. Take a look at all the fun that the kids are having for the before school program. Remember how proud we are of our before school and after school program, as well as our programs that happen over vacation. They are simply awesome. A lot of hard work goes into that by Mrs. DeLaLuz and all the teachers. So we have to do the share out because there's lots of fun and different types of learning that's happening during those particular times. And speaking of vacation programs, Miss Wagner right now is working on the April vacation program. So there'll be some information that will come out, including signups. So stay tuned for that. But this is great news during the morning program. Lots of fun down there. All right, so we do have lots of ST Math share outs, including at the end of this, we have to share out the March Mathness and where we are with the tournament and see which grade level class moves on to the next round. But we're going to talk about Tyra in room 203. She completed all the grade 1 journeys and moved along, completed all the puzzles and moved along her journey, and she will be on the 100%ers board. So congratulations, as well as Geronimo in room 104, second grade student. He did all the puzzles and grade 2 journey objectives. He will be a new student on the 100%ers board. Joining them will be Allie in room 307. Grade 4 student, completed all the grade 4 puzzles and journey objectives. Allie will be joining everyone else on that jam-packed 100%ers board, as well as Nielsa in room 307. That is Nielsa hiding behind that computer. She is also in the same class as Allie, completed all the grade 4 puzzles and journey objectives. Nielsa and her computer will be joining the 100%ers board in the main office, as well as Ryan in room 303. Take a look. He's got a little GG plushie there, as well as his Pikachu hat. Very cool. Ryan completed all the grade 3 puzzles and journey objectives. He will be joining the others on that 100%ers board, as well as Ben in room 202, completed all of the grade 1 journey objectives and puzzles. 100% progress. Ben will join the others on the 100%ers board, as well as Carrielle in room 203. Gariel completed all the grade 1 puzzles and moved along his journey. 100% progress. Congratulations. And last but not least, we have a super champ in Diane in room 309, 200% progress. So Diane is already up on the board, but he'll get that special 200% progress tag above his picture. And that is it for all of the good news that we have, not only about ST Math, but other things as well. So let's do our celebration. Congratulations, round of applause for all these good news stories that we shared out. That was a lot to cover for 2 days. So nice job, everyone. Keep moving. But we do have some other good news that we want to talk about right now, which is as a school, we have completed at the end of last week 765,999 puzzles. There is a strong chance with the challenge that we have that we'll hit 800,000 puzzles by the end of this week. So let's keep cruising and working hard on those puzzles. That is an amazing number, definitely top in the city. And we are at 74% progress overall. Remember, our school-wide goal is 80%. That's what ST Math sets, but we are definitely going to shatter that maybe by the end of this week. And our goal, is going to 100% progress as a school. But let's quickly review the percent progress overall for every grade level and a few classrooms on there. Pre-K at 51%, kindergarten at 55%, grade 1 at 81%. Holy Toledo. Room 109 at 30%, grade 2 at 68%, grade 3 at 77%, room 108 at 77%, and grade 4 at 88% progress. So that is simply amazing. Keep up all the hard work. That deserves one more celebration. Congratulations, round of applause. All right, nice job, everyone. That is always great to do our weekly update as a school for ST Math. But it's time to talk about March Madness. ST Math, we went through the first round of the tournament that ended at the end of the school day on Friday. And remember, every grade level was competing against each other just in their grade level for now. We'll talk a little bit more about the end of what team came out of the grade level as the winner and who they're going to match up against next. So that just simply put, first grade only is competing against first grade classrooms for the first round of last week. And I'm going to go through each one of the grade levels and the winning homeroom, and we will talk about what happens next. So this is so exciting. All right, so we're talking about kindergarten right now, and so there's 4 classes in kindergarten. And remember, the goal of this particular challenge is you started out the week with a certain amount of percent progress as a class, and your job was to increase your percent progress by the end of the school day on Friday. The group that had the most highest amount of percent progress increase would be the winner out of that particular grade level and would move on in the tournament. So, of course, in full typical Mr. Domina and our celebration style, we need a drum roll. So get your hands ready to go, and we will do our drum roll right now. Here we go. This is for the kindergarten winner. All right, here we go. So, congratulations to the students in room 207. They ended the week at 5.9% progress increase. They will be moving on from kindergarten, going right to the next round, and I'll talk about who they're going to compete against. Congratulations, students in room 207. We are moving right on. There they are. That's that arrow, in case you didn't know. We did it in teal, but I had to put that arrow there just in case you weren't paying attention to that one. All right, so congratulations, room 207. Moving on in the tournament from the kindergarten bracket. All right, the grade 1 bracket. Here we go. Let's do our round of applause. Not round of applause. Our drum roll, please. All right, moving on out of the grade 1 bracket will be our friends in room 202 at 4.4% progress increase. But take a look at those numbers there at the very end. Very close race in grade 1 in that bracket. But students in room 202 moving on in the tournament. Congratulations. We are now going on to grade 2. Wonder who's going to move on. Drum roll, please. All right, here we go. Our friends in room 101 moving on at 3.1% progress increase by the end of last week. It was a close race in there, but our friends in room 101, they are moving on to the next round. Congratulations. There's the arrow right there. Boom. Nice job. Moving on to 3rd grade. Got a couple more grade levels. Drum roll, please. right, here we go. Our friends in room 301, they are moving on at 5.014%. Very close race if you take a look there, but they ended up powering through, and our friends in room 301, pardon me, will be moving on to the next round. So nice work there. Grade 4, it's time for you. Drum roll, please. All right, our friends in room 309, and they have a star instead of an arrow. We'll be moving on at a whopping 7.2% progress increase by the end of last week. The star means that they were the top homeroom in the entire school that increased their percent progress the most, which is simply amazing. Some good numbers there with our friends in room 308, but our friends in room 309 are moving on. And that actually means something, that they have the highest percent progress increase in that week, because when we talk about the tournament and who plays next, 309 gets a special privilege that we'll talk about after. All right. So nice job, friends in room 309. And we got our friends in CSA, and they're going to be in that tournament as well. Let's see which one of the 3 classrooms are going to be moving on in the tournament. All right. It is our friends in room 108 at 3.3% progress increase. So our friends in room 108 will be moving on in the tournament. So congratulations. So now we have a winner in every single grade level classroom that are now going to move on to the next round in the tournament. And they're not going to be playing classes in their grade level. They're going to be playing other classes. And let's take a look at what that bracket looks like right now. So this is just a quick recap of all of the 5 homerooms that are going to be winning. But if you notice, right by Mr. Domina dribbling the basketball, there is one gap there. So what we're doing is we are having what we call a wild card classroom, because our friends in room 309 have the top percent progress increase last week. They move on in the tournament, but they don't have to compete against another class in the next round. They get what we call a bye. So they have a week off, and they will move on to the tournament automatically, which means we have a wild card class that gets to come in. The wild card class is the class out of all the grade levels in homerooms in the entire school that had the highest percent progress overall after all the winners were determined. All right. So this deserves a drum roll, because we have a wild card classroom that will be coming into the tournament right now. Here we go. And that wildcard classroom is our friends in room 206. They were at 4.7% progress increase. So while everybody else moved on in the grade level bracket, we had a wild card that we looked at, and we had to pick the remaining homerooms who had the highest percent progress increase, and that was our friends in room 206. So they are still in the tournament, moving on to the next round. And here's the bracket, everyone. So let's take a look at the top part of the bracket. Our friends in grade 2 in room 101 will go against our CSA friends in room 108. In the next little part of the bracket, in grade 1, our friends in room 202 will go against the wild card winner. That is our kindergarten friends in room 206. The bottom part of the bracket in kindergarten, our friends in room 207 will go up against our friends in grade 3 in room 301. And if you look right below me in yellow, the grade 4 309, the top class, they get a bye this week. So after these classes compete, we will move on with 3 winners that will come out, including room 309 that has the bye. We will be in the semifinal round already, which is going to be amazing. And remember, if you didn't move on in the tournament, it's not over for you. If you keep plugging away, working really hard on ST Math, Mrs. Bellarosa and I will be looking and seeing how well everyone's doing, not only that are in the tournament, but also that are no longer in the tournament, and you could be eligible for a mystery award, so you never know, or a mystery prize. So keep plugging away, and we will share out if there's a mystery prize winner and what they did in order to get that mystery prize. But this is simply amazing. This deserves another round of applause. Here we go. Let me get that up there. All right, so nice job, everyone. A lot of hard work. I know when you do a tournament, it can be a little bit confusing, but we will share out progress as we go along. And remember, the final share out of the 3 winning homerooms going into the next round will be done on Monday of next week. So Nice job, everyone, for the first round of McAvinnue's March Madness for ST Math. Simply amazing. Nice job, everyone. All right, so when you see that same blank purple and teal screen with a little bit of tan in there and gold, you know it's time to talk about McAvinnue's core values. What's the first one, everyone? Oh, I like it. It is respect. And the second one, let me hear it. All right, responsibility, perfect. And the last one, safety. Nice job. I like it when everybody remembers our core values. What I want everybody to focus on today is respect. And I really want you to figure out a way that you can communicate to your friends and communicate teachers that is respectful. And the easiest way to do that is if you need something, you can say, "May I have that, please?" And when you get something, you can say, "Thank you very much." That is what I want you to focus on today. Please and thank yous and showing your sign of respect here at McAvinue. Very easy core value challenge because for the most part, we are respectful. So today's challenge, please and thank you under respect. All right, nice job. Give you a double thumbs up if you think you can do that. All right, I like it. And remember, when we put respect, responsibility, and safety all together, we will continue to make McAvinue the best school that we all know. So that's it for me. Let's do our fist bump sign out and get on with our Monday. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So go get them today. Work hard today. Laugh today. Smile today. Remember your respect challenge for today under core values. It is please and thank you. That's what we're looking for, not only with teachers, but with your friends as well. Remember, March Madness continuing, so keep plugging away at that. You never know when you could be recognized for the mystery award or mystery prize. And that's it. It's going to be a good day to get outside and get some fresh air. So make sure that you make that happen, and we will have an awesome day here at McAvinue. You'll catch up with me in all the usual places, which is everywhere. So go get them, have some fun, and I'll see you soon. Take care. See ya.